How you doing, people? I'm right here outside. It's past 6, 7 o'clock, and working and building the box. Just made a decision, and on what kind of woofers it will be to accommodate the one and replace the 12-inch Eclipse that we have. And not because the clip is bad. I think Eclipse is a good woofer. Uh, that particular woofer is putting about 6 to 8 hundred uh, wattage. And but I think I want to try to get a bigger woofer so they can generate faster air in the room. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I have already uh, 418 combined in the single box. Now I'm gonna use a 15-inch woofer, right, with the amplification. I believe I used the Chrome 1502, which generate about 1500 RMS power. I'm probably going to use two of those uh, for woofers. That is plenty power to run those 15-inch woofers that I'm purchased, which is already did. Is coming sometime in a couple of days, and I will show you guys. It's the M&M's, the same stuff that we have in another one, and I think they produce somewhere between 800 RMS and peak power somewhere between 1500 wattage. So that should be enough with the amplifier. Of course, I can use one single amplifier to run both of that. And the speakers is not yet. I just start today, did the front cover, and I will show you what I did. It's right now is sitting, as you see, it's sitting right here. All right, let it dry. Glue it first. I like to do it like this first because I already have the shade that I'm looking for, and I can go ahead and place the 15-inch with no problem. I'm going to build two of these with a capacity about 3 cubic feet CO box. I'm going to do a CO box this time instead of gold pour. Uh, and as I mentioned before, both uh, port is good, but it gives you a lot of output. And really, I don't need a lot of output because I got 8 woofers in the system. So when you got 8 woofers in the system, really it doesn't matter because it will compress the area faster than anything. So, and I don't know how to tune anything in a specific frequency. So no, I just leave it like this. So this is right now the woofer. I'm gonna use a single one. I was planning to use two combined, the same thing that I did before, but now I'm just gonna go to just a single 15 for box. So I'm gonna use two 15 running two Chrome amplifier and the system. So I'm going to add two more amplifiers in the system, additional to all the amplifiers they got already down there. So let's go ahead and walk through the. This is my little backyard, and I got a little house down here. If you can see, I got the little barbecue, the bar, and so for entertainment for the family, we pass a good time down here. We have planned to put a jacuzzi. My wife wants not a rise jacuzzi, but we're gonna make a hole right in that section right down there, and I'm gonna make the jacuzzi down there. Base already had the line of water and electricity down here as well. So I'm gonna take that out and make a hole down there, and the rest of the spot I'm gonna put artificial grass, and that's where I'm gonna complete finish the little area down here. But back to the little house that we're sitting right here in the backyard. This little house was already built when I purchased the home. And I realized, I said, well, I think this is a great idea for a dedicated home theater. And I have my barbecue set up down here. I'm going to maybe play some little things right here, maybe a popcorn machine and some entertainment right here before you enter to the home theater. Let's go ahead and go up here and talk a little bit about those 18-inch woofer seals that we have down here. Let's turn the light a little bit higher so you can see. Uh, as I mentioned before, this projector screen is a acoustic transparent screen, and it's about 147 inches, a little bit less than 150 inches. And the reason I did 147 is because when I purchased this material, I was planning to using 16 by 9. And if you know 16 by 9, it will be more bigger, wider, vertical side. It will be larger. So I do want to do and place my stereo somewhere around here. So what I cut some of the material, and that is the reason it come out with about 147 inches. All right, which is a good size for this room. Which this room is about 15 by 15, and it's being already acoustic, and it's already being and accommodate in the way I want. But let's go ahead and talk about a little bit about these 18-inch woofers. I keep these little poster. This poster has been with my family, with me, for the last 40 years. I purchased that when I was stationed in Hawaii. It's original paint. All right, I can feel that it's original, and also have his signature right below that. But let me continue, move this one on the side a little bit so I can show you guys a little bit about these woofers. I use the amplification they are placed is 1,000 watt Dayton amplifiers. It's about 1,000 watt RMS, so there's plenty power to run these particular woofer. I was mentioned before, it's 218. Base I don't have big room, so I don't want to use two towers woofers for 18. So what I did, I combined the same closer. I've used 218 down in the same box. Can you see? Another one is hitting this side, and another one facing the another side. Okay, the same way I did with a two layer. So I got two layers of NDF facing forward, two layers facing on the side, what another woofer is. Uh, the top and bottom have two layers, and the only one is a single material, 3/4, is where the amplification is, and right on the other side is only single. The rest of it is a dual layer. Let's continue and talk about more about these particular woofer. Right now it's tuning somewhere about 32 hertz, but I'm capable to go lower to about 10, 16. So that's pretty low on the frequency. So this particular tuning that I did on these particular box is very efficient and very nice and clean. And that is what I want. When you seal a box, that's it. When you purchase a seal box, one thing you're gonna have is a better sound quality than even when it's poured. Yes, you can tune the frequency on the pour box, but on sound quality, the bass, it will be more clear than, in my opinion, than when it's poured. Yeah? Pour box, it will give you more output. It will sound louder, but they don't mean it will be more sound quality. I got a little experience in my journey during time when I was. Let me go back here. When I was young, and I started my life first with race car. My family was very into race car, in classic car. So so when I was very little, I started with classic car. Uh, Also during the weekend, when I was 15, 16, going up to 17 before I joined the military, I was also a DJ. Okay, and so I started learning more about a stereo during the time that I was doing the DJ on the weekend. Okay, and during time I went back again to a stereo again, and but this time I was competing nationwide on a stereo system. So I compete in sound quality, and also I compete SPL, which I did very very well nationwide in both sides. And SPL, I did a high level, some 172 decibel with woofer. So I got pretty much experience building boxes and building a stereo sound. But was a challenge for me because I never did home theater. I do used to have a small home theater in my previous house, which I mentioned in my video before. I got like a 8 inch projector screen with Moran system, and sound pretty good. And this time was a challenge to me doing some acoustic panels and so many speakers around there, speakers on the top, and insulate the system, insulate the bottom, insulate the floor. So it was a big challenge for me, but it's pretty much, in my opinion, it's pretty much about when you acoustic the car. When I was competing, because you also have to insulate the door, the panels, and etc., so they can give you a better sound and sound quality and better output in the system. So all the experience in year back, over 40 years experience doing what I was doing, it more than 40 years, it helped me to understand how to tune and build a box according to the sound and according to the things that wanted projected in the sound system. So that is the reason is I built this kind of equipment, which should look very very nice. I believe I use Duratec for paint the box, which I think it was very efficient to use those because they look very very nice. For some reason I ordered black, but they look a little gray when you finish it. It's a little bit. It's supposed to be black, but in reality, it come out like the same charcoal gray as the carpet is. So, guys, this is what we did, and we're gonna take these as particular 12-inch Eclipse, which is this was just very 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 good. I mean, these Eclipse. I don't know if you're familiar with this one, but this one was pretty expensive during the time when I purchased these 12 inches, somewhere between $600 or something like that. When I see online, I seen it that it purchased those speakers somewhere between $200 and $300. This one cost me almost $600. It's very heavy. It's not. It's not. I got the difference because I got another one, which is the new model, and I can see the difference between the black one with the new material, and the new material is lighter box than the one I got. So to be able to have the same power woofer, I had to modify the box and change also the woofer. So I changed the woofer that was in that box, all right? Changed the woofers and also changed the amplifier plate. So I did, and what I did is I purchased the same amplifier plate that I have in my first speakers and changed the same woofers. So now the woofer is moving the same and give you the same output power. Before was a little bit different. This one is swinging about six to 800 wattage, and this one was only about 3 to 4. It's still okay. You're still working because woofers is not have no directional. But I like to things. I'm very sensitive to see which one sound louder and which one sound not. And one was a more deeper, more loud, more strong, and another one was more. They tried to work hard. Okay, so by changing that out, it will get a lot better now. So this one's gonna go back to my little home theater I got in my family room, which I have some Eclipse equipment with a good amplifiers and receiver. I believe I have the N8D as a November Alpha Delta. Uh, those are great receiver, good sound quality, very clean, very efficient, and it sounds real nice. So this is what we did in this home theater that you guys see at this point, and I hope looking forward so you can give me a little feedback or recommendation of what else I should do on the system. I built everything by myself. I learned everything how to do it online and watching professionals and people in YouTube, and the rest of it is story. I go ahead and start build it up. So pretty much that is what I did. That is what I accomplished, and I'm looking forward to have a feedback and what else I should add it and what else I can get better in this home theater system that I built, which is I was mentioned before. It's a 15 by 15 room. With the high, it's about 9 feet high, and also well, actually the total is about 12 feet. The roof, but I make a little panels on top to put the boxes. I mean the speakers, and they come out about 9 feet high, and I have 9 speakers. That's including the front stage, 4 speakers on the top, and 8 woofers swinging this room, and a lot of amplification. Now I got 2 Chromes amplifier coming out. I got a 15, I believe it's Series 1502. I got 2 of those. I got 2 Marantz amplifier, one 8 channel, another one is 5 channel, 2 Emotiva 3 channel, and 2 Emotiva, 1 Emotiva, I'm sorry, 1 channel. All right, and I have a receiver, the 1609, and also I have the new processor by Marantz. I believe the 8805. I believe that's the one I got. Okay, so guys, this is what we have at this point, and I'm looking forward for the feedback. And thank you very much for watching my video, and for say like it. Well, a few people I sent some video, and people like it. I like that I've sent a video how I built this projector screen, and I have in one day over 30 people, and people also send the message that they like. I did in the process. I didn't explain a little bit how I did my projector screen, but I want this projector screen very tight, and the way I use is to tighten up. Additionally, I use a staple. I also use the carpet spray glue. So I put it on the edge on the other side, and when I tie that out, it will tie complete the screen, so it's no wrinkle on it. Then I put the staple, and that will keep in place, stay in place, and I don't have no wrinkle whatsoever in this projector screen. That is the way I did, and it worked very well for me. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for say like it, and please give me advice and what else I can accommodate in this home theater. Thank you very much. Bye bye.